Hello, and welcome back to Tarot in the Shadows. Here with Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot for you. I am Melinda NailFanatic at your service. So I am going to share this link to my profile, and then we're going to get right into the reading. With Tarot in the Shadows, I basically just pull an experience. And if you're tuned into the reading, there's something here for you. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing is just without reason in this world. Everything happens for a reason. And because I myself, as the presenter of this information, am so keenly aware of it, it makes that effect spread through everything I do, regardless of who's involved. So, welcome to Tarot in the Shadows. So, why is this reading necessary today is the first question I want to know. Why are we doing a reading tonight? King of Wands, Six of Materials. Did I lay this whole thing down upside down? No, I didn't. Okay. Six of Materials, the Emperor, and the Word of Clarity. So I'm using my handmade tarot deck, the Muse Tarot, the Light Seers Tarot, and my Words of Clarity deck. Ooh, look at this. Oh my goodness. King of Wands, Six of Materials, the Emperor, and Psychic. Let me see. I'm going to share these images with you. So why are we doing this reading tonight? Because either you wanted some help from somebody who has some psychic abilities, because you're thinking about taking a decision. This Emperor is giving me thinking about a decision, thinking about I'm about to do something. I'm about to do something. I feel like somebody's about to make a move, and you want to make sure it is reciprocal. You're about to take some course of action, and you want to make sure that it's reciprocal. You've overgiven to situations before, and in this situation, you'd like it to be balanced. So somebody's big concern here is this situation going to be balanced? Somebody is resonant, especially with the zodiac sign of Aries, for whatever reason. Somebody is resonant with any of the zodiac signs of Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Why I am doing this reading for you is because I love to share my arts and I love to give. We spoke about overgiving already, and I like to overgive my spiritual gifts and talents. Can't help it. It's something I do. So that's why this reading is happening. Somebody just needs some confirmation about something they want to invest in. I feel like somebody thinks that they found their mate. With the Emperor, I always get the idea of the masculine counterpart. So I feel like we have some feminine energies. Mind you, on this channel, gender is not so specific. It can be very fluid, non-binary, whatever is called for, as well as sexuality. So we could be dealing with a feminine energy here. We have a feminine energy who is thinking about a masculine energy. I feel like you don't seem to have all his attention right now, or this one's attention. Just because it's a masculine energy doesn't mean that it's a male. But it's like you don't have all of this person's attention right now, so you're very much focused on yourself. Some of you don't even know who this masculine energy is yet, but you know that this masculine energy exists. And you know that it's got to be real since you're real. You know that it's there because you're here. You wouldn't be here and be as awesome as you are and ready as you are if there wasn't something available that the universe has for you that is a match to it, that is a reciprocating energy there. So let's look at you in this situation. King of Swords, Ace of Voices, and the Three of Cups. Well, you're very clear. You have a lot of clarity about what you want. You have no problem with speaking your truth. I feel like overall you have a very happy life, and you're a very happy person. I see that you have very close friends, a circle of maybe 3 that you spend a lot of your time with. Oh God, they're doing this again with the eyes and the head and stuff. Oh God, this happened the other day. Or was that this morning's reading, or was that yesterday's reading? Anyways, whatever. So, very clear about what you want. You plan things out. You're not just going to jump into something. You plan things out. You speak your mind. You speak what you need to say. I also get like you learn not to judge a book by its cover is coming through. You may not know this phraseology, but you understand how the workings of it, where it's innately or very consciously, and it's called the Meisner effect. Some of you will be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius masculine energy. I feel like for the one who's a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius masculine energy, you would like to communicate about a gathering. So you could be planning a get together, planning a gathering, making, I don't feel like it's a huge gathering. I feel like it's a small, intimate. So you could be planning a dinner party, or I feel like trying to unite some friends. Maybe one of these friends, maybe it used to be a circle of 4, but one hasn't been around for a while. I feel like they've been on a solo mission, is the way it's coming through. They've been on a solo mission, kind of just doing their own thing for a little while. Let's see what's the, what source one, what else there is. Visualization is here. So it's like you're trying to see a way to create this union. You have a good life going. You've got a good thing going for yourself. Everything is all right in your world. But you're picturing a unity. And you're speaking about this unity. And you're doing what you can to help share this vision that you've been giving. Yeah, you got a download. Source showed you something that was written in the stars. It's a big opportunity for happiness available here. So you're communicating about it. You're talking about it. And putting a plan into action. So let's look at the other side of the table. If this is you, let's look at what's on the other side of the table. We have Justice and Two of Voices. And they said just stop there for a minute. Justice and Two of Voices. So I feel like on the other side of the table is something that is, for someone, this is a Libra energy on the other side of the table. And you need to make a decision about it. It's decision time. You could be feeling like you're of two minds. Either way you go, it may not be looking too pretty, is what I hear. Either way you go, it may not look too pretty. But for someone, there's a decision because the person you're dealing with is involved in some legalities. Somebody wants a divorce on the other side of the table, and they've let you know that this is what they want. Yeah, they want to be on their own. Nine of Pentacles with uncertain. Yeah, somebody feels like they might be better off on their own in a commitment. On the other side of the table, somebody's been cut off from a person, and they would that you would like to bring this person back into the fold, but there is something universally keeping you guys apart. There's like the universe stepped in and we're like, yeah, we're not going to let this take place anymore. We're not going to let this connection doesn't work anymore, because the other party is independent to a fault as it relates to coming into this union, whether it's with friends or partnership in romance or in business. So somebody on the other side of the table is uncertain if they want to stay independent or come into a joint project, a collaborative, thank you, a collaborative project. Somebody's very 420 friendly. Let's look at the external influence over the situation. We have the Knight of Wands, and it's coming with the Queen of Materials. So she's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She's very abundant, very prosperous. The Knight of Wands is it's an inspiring energy. So somebody's finding an inspiration from a person who has created a lot of abundance and prosperity and wealth for themselves. They're finding inspiration from somebody who is very beautiful in appearance, who probably has dark hair, who is an amazing uh, person who, as far as nurturing, self-care, managing a household or a family, and is very possibly an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur. So with that showing up as the external influence, what it really looked like is somebody is wondering, are they giving too much to a connection with somebody, with a person? It could be their husband, very much so. With the Emperor showing up, that's husband energy or life partner energy, whatever. Speak your language, your circumstances and your lifestyle. But there's the question of, am I doing too much for this person? And on your side of the table, you're trying to see how to bring joy back into this, how to bring connection back into this. You've been working with your powers of manifestation, visualizing a happy outcome. And it's like, no matter what you do, it just doesn't seem to turn out that way. Well, what's happening on the other side of the table is this person is having a secret longing that they haven't revealed to be independent. And I'm talking single. This person wants to be independent. They want to be single. They don't want to be committed. Part of the influence is that there's somebody who's come into their world that has inspired them. So this person could be a person who is living a very independent life, and in getting a glimpse at what is going on for that person, they're like, you know what, that looks like what I feel like doing. It's like if you're doing what I always wanted to do. So this isn't you or the other person that you could be thinking about, but this is a third party energy. It doesn't mean that these two are romantically involved. It means that this person is an influencer in this situation. What else can we know about this person, this situation? 10 of Wands. So somebody here is packing up and moving on to overcome a huge obstacle. This Queen of Wands has let go of something. She's moved on. Now she's become an inspiration. She's motivated. She's inspired whoever you're thinking about. What does the word tenacity mean? Because I hear they admire her tenacity. Give me just a moment. I get the feeling like it's like a strategic, fiery energy, but let's see. The quality or fact of being able to grip something firmly. So to grip something firmly, to grasp something. Here's where I got that idea. The quality or fact of being very determined, determination. Yes. The quality of fact of continuing to exist, persistence. So tenacity, determination, persistence, grasping something. So this lady, what she's doing, this Queen of Materials energy, she's grasping an opportunity to let go of an old cycle, an old lifestyle, an old career, an old city. For someone, it's an old city that she's been in her whole life, and she's moving on, upward and onward and out. Let's see what the words of clarity has about this external influence. Deception. But it's in reverse. It literally showed up completely upside down. So it's interesting because it's as though this lady moves about freely. She doesn't weigh herself down because she's very open and honest with all of her intentions. So this is like, if you met this person and she really appreciates her single life, she's the type of person that'd be like, well, I'm single, and if you want to spend time with me, there's going to have to be some sort of benefit to me because I'm really not interested in you. This is somebody who says, I'm more focused on my career right now. I don't have anything to give to a relationship except for maybe dinners or have a drink out once in a while. Or, hey, maybe all she has is a late night rendezvous whenever she wants it. This lady like calls the shot in her life with everyone. She completely calls the shots with everyone in her life. And regardless of how somebody would judge her or feel about what she's saying that works for her, she's very forthcoming about her vision, her boundaries. I hear her ideals. And she doesn't allow anything or anyone to take her off her game. She is so focused on creating the life she wants, and she will not lie to anybody about it. She's very blunt and bold about what she does. You know, she's not concerned about how others feel about her truth. She speaks her truth. And so this person, whoever is on the other side of the table, was inspired by this. I feel like there's somebody on the other side of the table who was feeling like they were held back. Why were they feeling held back? What might be? I mean, I can't see you doing nothing to try to restrict somebody. So let's go back to you for a minute. Why do they feel? No, this is about them. I heard this saying about my viewer. Why does this person feel held back in the connection with you? Ace of Wands. Okay, because the universe is pushing them to take and experience singlehood. They are being pushed. See, I had said something a long time ago, which sometimes I want to kick myself in the butt for saying, but then I remember, oh yeah, you're not just saying things, Melinda, just to be saying them. You channel, you receive the divine message, you speak it out with clarity. And so what I got is, a long time ago I heard this. At some point in life, everybody has to learn how to be independent. Well, apparently on the other side of this table, that's what your person is dealing with. Now, your person, again, it could be a friend, a family member, a lover, a coworker. It could be anybody. It's gonna, let's say it better. It's gonna be a different type of person in your life. They fulfill a different role in your life. They don't all have the same titles. So for someone, it is their husband. For somebody, it is their wife. For somebody, it is their non-binary partner. For somebody, it's their grown child. For somebody, it's their sister, their brother, their company, their boss, their employee, their coworker, their neighbor, their best friend. So it could be any of these roles, right? But it's something for everyone in this where there's someone on the other side of the table who's being pushed by the universe to their independence. Let's see what else we have about this on the other side of the table, why they feel like you restricting them. Because of the Five of Emotions. Five of Emotions is Five of Cups energies. They got some emotional processing that they're doing. They've been emotionally unstable. So this person has the habit of projecting their emotions onto other people. When they get in their feelings, they have the habit of projecting their emotions onto other people. So this person needs to be independent because they need to get a grip on their emotions. Their emotions are erratic. Their emotions are everywhere. Their emotions are back and forth, up and down, all around, is the way I'm seeing them right now. So they're being pushed, and then the decision is calling on them that they got to go. Let's see what else about that side of the table and why they feeling restricted. The Seven of Wands. I heard the reason they feel restricted is because, you do all these things that make you feel so good, and I just keep trying, and I can't get to you anymore. That's what I get. So the image in the circle here, I feel like that's you in your meditation, not showing your whole face, because so much of you is focused in centering your energy, in healing yourself. And then I feel like all these wands at the bottom of the image are all the attempts of the other person to really get your attention, get into your headspace, get your time, get your focus, whatever it is. And meanwhile, it's like you live in your own little bubble in meditation land, in peacefulness land, and they can't get to you. So that's also giving them the call that maybe they should be independent. Let's get the words of clarity about this situation. Present. If this person chooses to leave, that would be a gift to you. That's what I heard. They would be doing you a favor. If this person really choose to go solo bolo and leave you alone because they was inspired by somebody else, trust and believe that's the universe working things out on your behalf. They would be doing you a favor. That would be a gift with a big beautiful packaging and a big beautiful bow to wrap it all up. That's like universe is saying, if they do this dirty work for you, in other words, if they separate themselves from you, that's a favor to you, because the universe is calling for a separation here, calling for a separation for you from this energy. Why does the universe want you separated from this energy? Ten of Pentacles. The contract is complete with the Ten of Pentacles because you're a whole person. You're healthy, whole, and complete. What else? Knight of Emotions. Oh, because they need you to be in receptive mode because they're sending a lot of messages your way. The universe is speaking to you. And if there's too much conflict, chaos, or distractions in your environment, you're focused on that rather than in a state of peace, which is allowing spirit to come through. So you got spiritual work that you do, spiritual communication of your own, your intuition, spirit trying to speak. Spirit's trying to work with you for real, for real. And this person, remember, I said that you were over here in meditation, and all these wands across the bottom is their attempts to get into your energy, to get into what you're doing, to insert themselves in what you're doing, but they can't get to you because you're too focused, right? So Spirit loves that this is how you are and says, there's still more for you there. There's more possible for you there. Let's open up the energy, because if we could get rid of this combative energy, this forceful energy, this energy, I'm hearing restricted energy, and I'm also getting from this other imagery, this icy cold energy. It's not a warm energy. This person is not very warm. They are cold. Somebody is cold. And it's like, if we can separate you from that, you're going to get a lot more guidance that you're in alignment with. You're going to get a lot more clarity. There will be more epiphanies, more guidance that comes into you swifter and clearer and more specific for you. And they're emphasizing for you, because you will be in a more of a state of peace, that the preferred state of existence for you at all times, but especially in this current energy of this opportunity that the Spirit has for you. You need to be in a peaceful state of mind, not trying to figure another person out, not trying to tiptoe, not trying to worry about if it's reciprocal or not. Like, those are unnecessary uses of your energy that are distracting from your focus on your wholeness, on how everything is coming together. So okay, let's just get the other card. Thank you. Whoa, see this? Why does Spirit want you away from this person? Because you've already faced your devil energy. You face this devil time and again, and it's not going to be tired of being what it is. It tempts you. It calls you. Like I said, it's a big, huge distraction to throw you off of your path. Let's get this dog chasing its tail over and over again. Let's get the hamster spinning on the wheel so it can't go be free in the wilderness, is the type of energy that I'm getting from that devil card. And that's why Source wants to separate you from that. I feel like you'll even get more clarity about this as you separate yourself. What else? What does the word of clarity have about this? Moving, yep. Why Source? Because your life is moving ahead. Moving on now. I'll be moving on. So this is why your life is trying to, there are visions, goals, dreams, things you'd like to attain that are ready to come to fruition for you. And they've been doing everything to position you perfectly to be in alignment with it. But this last distraction, this other party in your life is a distractive energy that needs to go away from you so that you can refocus in calm, in peace. And why does the devil look so damn good? Because the devil always looks good. If you knew it was a devil, you wouldn't entertain it. It's going to come in a package that's so delicious, so delectable. The sex going to be bomb, the money on point, the looks on point, and damn, they got a badass car, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Something to attach to the eyes to distract you from Spirit as much as possible. Okay. So show me there is a divine plan here. Reveal to us the divine purpose in this connection for our viewer. Let's see. So the universe said, we need to reach you with the message again, showing up with the Knight of Cups, right? Why were they trying to get you to let it go? Because the Knight of Cups energy, the Knight of Emotions is the Knight of Cups. Spirit has messages to give to you. You could be a channeler. You could be a psychic yourself. Remember that this first word of clarity that came out was psychic. So some of you are psychic. And it's something that turns on and it can burn brighter, you know. So what was the purpose of this? To enhance your psychic receptivity, to get you to become aware of the blockages to it so that it could be enhanced. Let's see. Within you, 8 of inspiration. This is 8 of wands energy. Yeah, this connection was purpose to give you a momentum to work from, to show you the contrast and give you a little bit of resistance. So this is the string on the bow that the arrow pulls back with to get resistance to catapult you forward. That's what this connection was all about. Creating a resistance, highlighting the contrast so you'd be more keenly aware of where you were not allowing spirit to flow through in this connection. Let me see in specific about the other person, Knight of Cups. There it is again, the Knight of Cups. This is the 3rd time. So here it is. The Knight of Cups is back here. Remember the other deck. This is a complete other deck. The Knight of Cups showed up as the white horse, right? And what did I tell you this person was here to do? Look. Don't look at the Knight of Cups back there. Don't look at that spirit message back there. Instead, look at me. I look good. I got roses for you. I wear a hat. Don't you like the way I roll up my pants? Look at my tattoos. Just look at me. Look at my handsome face. Just look at me. Don't you dare pay attention to that message from spirit back there. Look at these roses. Look, I wrote you a letter. I wrote you a letter and I washed your bowl. This person, part of the plan was for you to sense the spirit message that was being given to you, even through the distractions. Good. I like that. The word of clarity about the purpose of this connection. Health. This is about your spiritual health, your physical health, your mental health, and how much you value it. Health coming up as part of the purpose. Wow. So let's look at some advice for a viewer moving forward. So let's see, how's the universe going to step in with help? 7 of Wands. Oh, the message from spirit ain't going to stop. Okay. So know that in your advice energy, is spirit will be persistent. The 7 of Wands is here. Persistent, right? 7 of Wands, persistent. And we showed that the other person, like part of why they was feeling like they were blocked out was because you do 7 of Wands energy. And in this deck, it's shown as meditation. So advice for you is to understand, first off, that spirit will persist in sending these messages to you and will continue to work with you regardless. Advice to take for yourself personally: you are the emperor. Take your expansion, baby. That was from in the first question, like, why do we need to do this reading? Why? Because you're being asked to step into your emperor power. The emperor came up twice. Your spirit is ready. Is your body ready? Your spirit is ready. Is your body ready? Okay. Oh, Lord. Advice in regards. Oh, excuse me. Advice for what you should do in regards to the other person involved. The Tower. Let them deal with their shit. Take them by surprise. Hit them where not hit them where it hurts, but do what you need to do and let the Tower fall. It's a false connection. Let it fall. And clarify all this advice. Communicate. It's time to sit down and have a conversation where the truth comes out and all the illusions are overturned. Okay? So let's look at what is the outcome energy now. What's the outcome energy? 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is being in alignment with the divine mind. 7 of Swords is spiritual wholeness as it applies to your mental body. So I got a download today about the human mind, and it's relevant with this Seven of Swords. And on one hand, we have Five of Swords energy, which is not in our cards at all. But to give this illustration effectively, we need to pull out what tarot card it would be attached to, because we're going to go from a starting point to end point. So what's happening is, what they showed me was, on the back side of the airport, there are all these conveyor belts, and your packages move along them. Your luggage moves along conveyor belts, which have to be interlinked correctly, so that when they put it on the conveyor belt at the beginning, it ends up on the right plane at the end. It ends up at the right place to be put on the correct plane on the other side of its trip across the conveyor belt. So if you look at this warehouse full of conveyor belts as the human mind, what I saw today was somebody so busy just getting packages, and ain't nobody checking in the warehouse. Meanwhile, the conveyor belts in their warehouse, in their mind, are all misaligned. So you got mountains of packages everywhere. You got conveyor belts that ain't running no more. You got conveyor belts that are running into walls, and none of the packages are getting to where they're supposed to get to. None of the luggage is making it to any freaking plane, much less the correct plane, because all of the conveyor belts are jumbled. This is Five of Swords energy. This is that contradictory, self-sabotage, toxic mentality energy. That means that the mind is discombobulated, is not aligned. This Seven of Swords showed up now as, okay. See, about a week ago, we recognized that our conveyor system wasn't aligned, and our our passengers' luggage wasn't making it on the plane. So last week, we called a repair person in. The repair person has put all the conveyor belts in their correct positioning. They just did a test on it this morning. Now it can come through. So what's happening is, this person was a catalyst for you to finally get the repair work done on the conveyor belt system that equals your mind, so that they would all be aligned perfectly in order to deliver the care packages that it delivers. In other words, Spirit's giving you messages, honey. Spirit been speaking to you, but you wasn't really getting it. And why you wasn't really getting it? Because your head was in discombobulation. It was out of alignment. But the choices you've been making are changing your synaptic patterning, which is what this conveyor belt system is about. And it's changing you genetically. And it is allowing the luggage to be received and delivered to the appropriate location. In other words, now we can get some luggage on the plane. As a matter of fact, now the correct luggage will end up on the correct flight, and it can reach its destination, and all the passengers will be happy. This is interesting the way they're showing this to me now, because this did not channel through this way in my conversation earlier today when I got this whole illustration, which is the package will be delivered properly. The passengers will not be so irate because their luggage is not arriving in the place that it's supposed to, right? And what are these passengers? The passengers are the fellow components of the physical vessel that you are. So somebody been dealing with some overweight issues. Somebody been dealing with some health issues. Somebody been dealing with some weird ass pain. Somebody been dealing with some chronic pain. Somebody been dealing with some sort of physical issue in their physical body. And if it wasn't your physical body, maybe it was your finances or your romances or your family life. Or as somebody said, well, girl, just sweep the whole board of my whole life, because it was all of it. Okay, heard. Now, the reason why all that stuff was in disarray was because the messages, the guidance that Spirit was sending could not get to its appropriate location within your consciousness because of the fact that the delivery system was disarray. It was disorganized. It was not aligned correctly. Wow. With the Seven of Swords, the repair person was called last week, and guess what? Everything is up and running great now. So now that everything is up and running great, we can actually get the messages from Spirit, which is why that Knight of Cups energy kept coming through. But see, it's interesting. So there should be really at the highest vibration, the higher your vibration, the less of an issue you'll have with this person and their decision to go be independent. Go on, go have it. Go be great, sir. My friend Georgette coming through. Go be great, sir. Because they helped you get your head right. They helped you look at your choices. They helped you look at your reality and this experiences, the outcome you were having in a way that you hadn't before. They're the only one that's ever helped you to do this. It wasn't something you realized you had to do, but once you began, you couldn't quit. So what else is the outcome energy here? Ooh, the muse of emotions, and here you are. This is you, full mastery, in harmony, aligned with your higher self, the divine mind, and there is flow. There is flow. The flow of communication with Spirit is on deck with this Seven of Swords energy. What else do we have? Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, we almost done with this tonight because I just started yawning live during the reading. That is not cute. The Ten of Cups. We have bliss now down this path. Now that the conveyor belt that is called your mind has gotten some organization, some repair work done, and is functioning properly in the way it was designed to, you can utilize that spiritual communication, the guidance from Spirit, from the higher mind, the higher self. Those messages will come through, and it's going to lead you to a whole lot more blissful opportunities in realities and experiences in family relations and romantic relations and friendships, more fulfilling jobs. In other words, that spiritual guidance is going to pervade every aspect of your life and bring you beautiful, blissful experiences as a result. Let's get the word of clarity with the outcome. Oh, I love this. And I specifically told Spirit that I didn't want to shuffle at all during the video tonight, that I really only wanted to pull them all. So what I did was I gave a full 9 shuffles to each deck. And I just inserted into my intentions that these cards would be in perfect order for however many cards I was going to pull, because I didn't even know how it was going to lay a spread or nothing. This is not how it works. So what you need to know about the outcome of this is successful, and it unleashes a cornucopia of wealth, blessings, prosperity. I chose the cornucopia for the word success not because of the connotations of certain atrocities, but because of what it represented by way of prosperity and abundance and plenty to spare and to share. Okay? So there's plenty to be grateful for. Somebody really likes bagels, or no, bugles, corn chip things. Somebody really likes bugles. That just came through. But there is accomplishment and success in this for you. So before we leave, let's look at the bottom of the deck. We'll start with the words of clarity, where it was thrive. Oh yeah, baby, you was learning to thrive. Love it. At the bottom of the Light Seers Tarot, we have the 8 of Wands. We said that there needed to be a conversation with the communicate. Yeah. Some communication already being had. It's another conversation need to happen. The bottom of the Muse Tarot, we have the Nine of Voices. Getting the energy aligned, getting your mind aligned to face some fears and realize that on the other side of those fears is where all your dreams live. So you better get to it, hop to it. Because ain't nobody else going to be able to do it. The Six of Wands at the bottom of my handmade tarot cards is saying that there was a recognition of your value, a recognition of your worth, and a recognition of the vision in which you've been given that your life is on the course of, okay? So this is the message that we have for everybody for Tarot in the Shadows. Angel, welcome. Did you give the video a thumbs up? Did you subscribe to the channel, please? Thank you. Do you have a specific question that you would like to ask? I encourage you. I have 2 angels in my room. Look at that. I love it. I have 2 angels in my room. I encourage all my angels. That's a message. That's a very powerful message. Yes, I really do. I really do have 2 questions or two questions. I really have 2 angels in my room. As a matter of fact, I always have 2 angels with me, at least, just so you know. Yeah, if you're not going to actually put the question up, I can't answer your question. So you need to get that up there. Don't just keep asking for a question, honey. I'm ready to do this, and I'm about to go lay myself down. You got a question? And that little red rectangle says live. Put your question in the comments so that way I could get your question up, because these cards are ready to rock and roll, honey. Thank you so much. Could you please do a love reading? My person, there is a girl I like. Her name is Elisa. What are her feelings towards me? Does she like me? What is our outcome? She is Libra. I'm a Gemini. I got you, baby. I got you. Libra and Gemini. 2 air signs could work well together. I hear that the Libra will be a more settled energy than you will, Gemini. But let's just see. Show me, which deck are we going to use? Okay. We'll use the Light Seers Tarot. Thank you. In the words of clarity. Okay. So you, in this situation, you show up as Judgment card. Judgment. The connection itself shows up as Page of Cups. The other person, Elisa, she shows up as the 10 of Pentacles. Does she like you? Absolutely. Yes, she does like you. But you over here, you're just trying to make a really good decision. What source wants you to know about the outcome of this? Page of Wands. Look, you're going to have to throw caution to the wind and just have a good time. The more you let it be a good time and just go with that flow, the better the good time will be. And the more that good time can grow. But when you put a specific, it must be this, it must be that, it must be the other, you create all this resistant energy, because what if it doesn't turn out to be that? Now you're starting to create some shit you don't want. So saying, throw the caution to the wind. You found something that you didn't even know would happen. You said, when pigs fly, I'll find something like that. But baby pigs is flying, and you need to throw a lot of caution to the wind. It's about having a good time and enjoying life. Okay. And I feel like you need to talk about what you like, make an offer. Hey, let's hang out. Let's take a walk. Let's go for a drive. I don't know, you got to put something out there. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Let me just pull you a word of clarity to go with your little spread. Gratitude. Ooh, why are you grateful for this connection? The more gratitude you can pour over this experience, the better it will be. Okay? The more gratitude you can pour over this experience, the better it will be. So allow it to unfold naturally under gratitude and, oh my God, this is fun and this is what I love about it. And the more you stay there and the more you focus there, the longer it will be there. And you can draw that out forever if you want to. But it's a skill that you got to do. Yeah, that's why they say, and throw caution to the wind. When you can't stop, Angel Carlos wants to know, when should they ask her out? Honey, when it's time, you will not be able to keep your mouth shut. Tell spirit, this is what you do. You ask your angels, ancestors, guides to put it so strong on your heart, which they're already going to do this. Spirit's going to do this anyways, right? But so that you have to do it when the time is right. And if the time is not right, you won't be able to make yourself do it. But see, this is what's always happening for you anyways, but now you'll be in alignment with it consciously. Angel Seraph, is 2021 a good time for me to move? Let's get an answer to that question. That's a yes or no. I'm going to use the Muse deck for you. If we get an ace within 13, then yes is the answer. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I knew it. Yes. 2021 is a good time for you to move. You got the Ace of Materials. Yes. 2021 is a good time for you to move. Now, and is my fur baby in heaven who passed in 2016 doing okay? Absolutely yes. If you think anybody who passed is not doing okay, I'm here to let you know. Anything and anyone who has passed is doing okay. But let's pull some cards. We'll do the same thing. If we get an ace within 13, you know that's a yes. But that's how it always is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's a message on the 5th card. There's no such thing as death. The death card is in reverse. I thought I didn't have reversals in this deck. Anyways, so that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You know what I heard? They're not in heaven no more. That dog is already another dog. That fur baby is already another fur baby. That fur baby is already reincarnated into another fur. They showed me a dog's, was it called A Dog's Life? Was it called A Dog's Life? It was a movie where the energy of this dog that this kid had, and then the kid grows up to be a man, right? But it shows the journey of that animal's soul from this animal to another animal to the other animal, and it journeys back to the same man, and the man can recognize the energy in the new dog when he's completely grown. So your animal, your fur baby, is not fine in heaven because it's not in heaven anymore. It's reincarnated. Oh my God, that's what's happening. Oh my God, that's exactly what's happening. Angel Seraph, that's what I wondered. I have a cat I adopted and she looks just like him. Yes, yes, yes. It's your, oh my God. See, you should have just asked that. We would have got the ace, but no, the message came through perfect anyways. Dog's purpose. Thank you, Donuts. Donuts be on point. Donuts, you always come through with the donut, man. It's perfect. Delicious, sweet, soft, and fresh made. Thank you. Wow, I love it. Angel Sarah says her markings have a heart, angel wings, and a butterfly. No, thank you, Donuts. And you're very welcome, Angel Sarah. So thankful and grateful to be of service to you. I'm so thankful and grateful that the message for you in particular, it was like you were trying to test me or something like that, because didn't the answer completely channel through, even though the cards would, I just love the way this works. Let me just leave it there. That's enough. Okay. Donuts, thank you for putting a question up for me. And thank you for your compliment. Donuts loves my fun personality. I love it too. Oh my gosh, you guys got to come kick it with me for my birthday. 3 days of spiritual awesomeness, interactive fun with me here in Vegas and some other awesome friends of mine. It's coming up May 6th, 7th, and 8th. So start making your plans in your head. If you're coming, you would have to show up, and you would want to be here on the 5th because the events start the 6th, 7th, and 8th. And we'll go all day on the 8th, okay? Just so you know. So, will Alejo message to me because why I see him always online? Okay, let's get a yes or no for you. I'm going to use for you my handmade tarot deck. If we get an ace in 13, then that's a yes. Now, I want y'all all to know, I haven't been shuffling these decks because me and Spirit had a whole conversation before we started this video. And it was like, look, I'm going to shuffle all these cards 9 times once at the beginning in preparation before we go live. And every card we need, even if it's for questions, is going to be perfectly aligned to give the perfect answer whenever I need it. And look at how this is working out. That's just all I want to say. So let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, boo. The third card is the Ace of Pentacles. Donuts. Yes, Alejo will message to you because that's why you always see him online. Okay. That is your message. Wow. I love the way this works. All right. What else do we have? I see Virginia here. Thank you so much. I am not a December baby, but my baby is a December baby. Thank you for asking. What else? Thank you. I just want to tell her how I feel, but I'm so afraid. Do you see a good outcome? I feel really good about your reading, Angel Carlos. It felt really good. You know, I think that family is very important to her. And I feel like as long as you come in the energy of getting to know her, you are not, if you, you're not trying to jump in her pants. Okay. You're not trying to jump in her pants. That's working in your behalf. You know what I'm saying? If you were just there trying to jump in her pants, dude, would you get, but you're not. That's not you. You really authentically like this person. So you know this person is going through some healing. This person could use some companionship in that. So be that companion, be that friend. Give that and let it develop naturally. Okay. Virginia, do you have a question you'd like to put in for an answer before I go lay my butt down? Let's see what else. Yeah, that's what I see. Oh no, I feel sincere love for her. That's what's scary. I know you do. That's what I say. You ain't that dude that's just trying to come and hit it and quit it. Like you really like this girl. You really care for her. So be that friend, People be so scared about being friend zone, but let me tell you something. A lot of people, especially women, know that the friend zone is the perfect place to go pick up. And I'm going to tell you what, I don't feel like this girl is going to friend zone you. I feel like she could use the companionship. Show her what being loved looks like in behavior, what somebody who loves you treats you like. Show her that, which is patient and kind and interested and observant and listening and considerate, right? So follow that and you'll be good, honey. And see the good outcome. Angel Carlos, don't self-sabotage this by worrying about what you don't want, because worrying is praying for what you don't want. She needs companionship, and you're coming from a place of sincerity and good intentions. So what a better companion for her at this time. And again, don't put all those, well, it's got to be this, it's got to be that. What if your purpose and your feelings for her is to go love her for the moment and then let her go? Does that make it, well, I don't know. Well, then I don't want to do it. If that's your mentality, yeah, don't mess with her because you got to work on you first. Because in reality in life, there's a bunch of passing ships on this ocean of life. And honey, you only go so far on the same journey together. Very rarely do you line up with somebody that's going to last forever on your journey. I'm just saying. And that may not be what you want to hear, but that's what the fuck we got to tell you, because we got to speak the truth. We love you. We care for you. We want you to be empowered. We want you to have the best possible journey. And that's why we say stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Let the now, the beauty of the now, stretch that out as long as possible. That's how you end up on, and you'd be like, oh man, I didn't know it was going to be together this long. You still here? Okay. Oh boy. So I don't see anything else coming up. Anybody who felt motivated to send a donation for my services tonight, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody, thank you for giving this video. Everybody stop and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because you found some value in it. And there's somebody else on YouTube, to all those viewers who just watch these personal readings and they're like, man, I wish I could have got a personal reading, but that thing, where she read that thing about that person, it just felt like my thing. Well, guess what happens? You ain't the only one in your life experiencing. Apparently somebody was sharing one with you. That's why all these readings work. You're absolutely right. Angel Sarah said something. That part, till death do us part, really is a death sentence. LOL. That's funny. But it is a contract. It's a contract agreement when you enter into marriage. It should be taken very, very seriously. And it should feel very not serious. It should feel like love and fun and play. It should feel like a good time every day before somebody think about entering that type of level of commitment. Because a contract is honored both on the physical human courts and in the higher courts. Trust and believe. And for a contract to be broken on the physical without the approval of the higher courts, oh boy, there's repercussions for that. Okay. Oh, there's so much to say. I'm sure I'll be talking more again when I do the next reading. So if you want to get a text message and you're a U.S. continental phone number and I could just text you, and you want me to send you a link to your phone when I do the download, which is my earlier in the day show that I do every day guaranteed, I will do that. I'm going to start throwing out there, if you want to get text messages and you like these weird hours that I keep when I do the tarot in the shadows, text me tarot in the shadows. But you got to have to specifically put that in there, because I'm going to have to develop another text list for the tarot in the shadows crew. Okay. Because it seems like a lot of you are the same ones that show up. So the facts are below the video if you want to know. Until next time, sending you the energies of love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Until next time. Laters.